Good morning and welcome back to 5 Minute Fitness. Добро пожаловать на 5-минутку. So I've been getting a little bit of questions from people about that, well, I'm not going to name any names, but some people have mentioned, which is a really great point, that when we're doing some of this stuff, their body is not yet ready and warm, and so there's a little bit of discomfort going on. Я слышала от некоторых, что мы недостаточно разогреты, когда мы это начинаем. And again, I want to stress that's a great point that people bring up, because this is just ideas that you can do on your own, and you definitely have to be warm for some of them. So, если вы хотите делать эти упражнения, обязательно надо немножко разогреться. So today I'm actually going to show you a little bit how we can warm up before we begin these things, and I can't stress that point enough. For me, being a professional dancer, I sometimes forget that that's an obvious thing to do, because your body can't just jump into extensive, even if it's something as simple as lifting an arm, well, you want to be sure that that socket is nice and warm and rotated, etc. So for me, I forget that it's something I have to mention. But yes, I do want to mention, before you do any of these exercises, definitely warm your body up. And it's more simple than it seems. What we're doing is actually fitness. What you need to do before that is warm yourself up. So, как мы это делаем, как мы разогреваемся? It's so simple. You're literally just bringing heat to the rest of your body, and you want to have a nice blood flow going on. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to bring our hands together, and we're just going to create heat in the palm of our hand. And this is just a suggestion. This is something that I usually do before I take a ballet class, or before I teach, or before I do 5-minute fitness. Я это делаю до того, как я делаю 5-минутку. И вы будете рады знать, что я вам сейчас покажу, как можно разогреться до 5-минутки. So сначала мы согреваем руки. Now I actually go and I rub my wrists. I start to get that blood flow going. Можно разогреть немножко кисти. We're going to do a little bit of an arm circle. Мы немножко будем вращать наши кисти. И это очень помогает тоже для циркуляции крови. И теперь мы делаем также с плечами. We're going to do the same thing with our shoulders. It's really so simple. It takes less than just even a minute. It takes just a couple seconds to do this. Мы будем вращать теперь все вперед. And now we're going to go hand to hand, so from one hand to the other. So now it's getting a little bit bigger. Сейчас оно становится чуть больше движения. И мы вращаем полностью всю руку назад медленно. And don't go into it crazy. You don't have to swing your arm. Just a little bit. You want to lift from the front and then go to the back. Kind of like you're scooping water and then throwing it back behind you. И делаем то же самое с другой рукой. Это можно сделать очень аккуратно. And this is really some of the things that I do for just a couple of seconds before I start this 5-minute fitness. So you could definitely do this before we do 5-minute fitness. Then the next part, I'm going to bring, the same way that I brought heat to my palms, I'm actually going to bring heat to my back. So I find my lower back area here, yeah, somewhere between, near your pelvic area, near that pelvic crest. You want to really get that going, warmed up. Just actually bringing heat. And the fitness that we did yesterday, where we take our hand, we make a circle around and bring it to the other side. Мы точно так же делали вчера, только это можно сделать очень мягко, не обязательно сильно под музыку, а просто тихонько-тихонько. И это поможет тоже и согреть спину и все остальное. So we're definitely going back to this rotation, and now you're at least warmer than what you were before. And why that helps is, for instance, right now that you're a little bit more warmed up, you can also kind of shake out your legs, get that going. Same how we circled our feet, our hands, we're going to circle our feet. So точно как мы сделали это с кистью, мы это сделаем сейчас на щиколотке. И каждая нога тоже вот так вращайте немножко ноги. And then another thing I love to do is get that hip area warmed up. So again, I'll actually bring heat by rubbing on that area, and I will lift my knees to get that hip flexor working. То же самое сделаем с бедрами. Главное движение. Движение же это все то, что пропускает кровь через наши вены. So это очень помогает You can also do little circles that go out. So now that you've done something like these steps that I outlined here, and you can always reference this, now you're ready to go on to something a little bit more crazy. So again, if you're somebody that has an issue going upside down or going to the ground and it's tough for you, we're going to modify this next couple of movements. It's very short, but just be careful. Осторожно, если вам трудно сейчас спускаться на пол. Вы можете сделать это все стоя. Мы будем немножечко прыгать. We are going to do a little bit of a jump. We're going to do our three main things that we love to do. We're going to go into our little side bends. Then we're going to go into our little jumping jacks. And we're going to finish off by reaching up, coming down. You're going to jump out like this with the feet and come back in. Now, if you're not going to the floor, the modification there would be reaching up, coming down to your knees, stepping back with one foot, and coming back in. Опять, если вы не можете идти до пола, вы на этой секции будете просто поднимать руки, вернете их на колено, с одной ногой шаг назад и обратно. So those are the three things we're going to do. And of course, what better sounds than Madonna. Here we go. We're going to start with our side bends. Стороны в сторону. Потом перейдем на прыжки. Here we go. Side to side. Here we go. 8 times. 8 раз. And now jumping jacks. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reaching up. Тянется наверх. We're only doing 4 of these. Только 4 таких. And we'll start the whole process again. Side to side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it. Last time, reaching up. Наверх тянемся, тянемся, тянемся. I'm doing the modification now. 2 more. Last one. Yes. And that is how we do 5-Minute Fitness. So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, there is no 5-Minute Fitness on Wednesday. So sign up for our yoga classes at artist-house.org/virtual classes, or you'll find that actually there. And yeah, I hope you'll enjoy. It's Yoga with Emily. We also have a fantastic musical theater class tomorrow at 5:30. So get yourself moving and grooving. Do not let this COVID funk get to you. We are going to come out stronger. Thanks to 5-Minute Fitness, we're going to come out more fit. We're going to wake up by summertime. We're going to go straight to the beach, and everyone's going to look fantastic. And you already do. So, oh yes, and Steven's joining. Okay, great. We have. Sorry that you're late. You can rewatch this from the beginning on how to do a little bit of a warm-up before. So I thought that was a really important point, and I highlight it. So anyways, wishing you a wonderful day. Don't forget, tomorrow is yoga. And yes, Madonna is always the right choice.